So, hello everyone. This is your Woman Today YouTube channel, and this channel is about interviewing women entrepreneurs all across the world. And today, our guest is Anushka Pattadar. So, she is from Kolkata. She is a model and also an entrepreneur. So, I really humble to have your interview in our channel, ma'am. So, welcome to our
Yes,
Woman.
well,
So, hi
thank you.
Anushka, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm totally fine right now. So please introduce about yourself because basically I know you're a model and also an artist and also an author. So a member of Human Rights Commission. Please introduce about yourself so that the audience will come to know about your career, ma'am.
Well, I have been a model. My profession has been in the modeling since 8 plus years. My first debut was a film, and then I went towards like pageant modeling, brand shoots, and everything. So, like, my 8 plus journey has been in this modeling field a lot. After that, I went for the state coordinator. I'm the state coordinator of Human Rights Council of my state, like West Bengal, as well as my entrepreneurial journey started from like my magazine that was published in the previous like 2024 December, and now I'm working on it. So this is like all about it, and like a few of my art things also, because like for 10 years I have also been an artist, paintings and all. That's all about me.
Okay, speaking about your first introduction in movie, so please tell us about your experience in as a artist in your movie, ma'am. So what was the movie name and what role was given to you and how was your experience being an actor in your first movie?
Well, that time my age was also a lot less, so things were like a very new experience for me, a lot of emotions involved in it. And fortunately, I got my first debut in a very reputed, under a very reputed director, Oni Dotto. And it's a Tollywood film, although unfortunately for some political reasons it could not release, but still it was a very good experience after that.
Okay. Again, speaking about being an artist, so please tell us about your paintings. What have been your recent paintings right now?
Recent paintings had been making human portraits, and also paintings as in oil painting, uh, watercolors, and everything, every sort of painting. Then I commercialized my human portraits, and they were sold for a few months also until I got engaged in my other work, like magazine, and also like not getting enough time to practice it.
So you do live sketch of a human. You do basically make a person to sit over a chair and you do live paintings, or you just see through a
Hmm,
digital photo
exactly
like
that.
that?
Not exactly that. What I do is like ask for their pictures, and then it takes over 2 to 3 days or maybe 4 days straight to make it into a perfect portrait.
So when did you think like, okay, you had a career as an artist? Because basically from childhood, did you have any interest being an artist, like sketching people, or it was something like you learned this art from someone, or it has naturally been a gift gifted to you by God? So what led to you being
Uh,
an artist?
Basically, it all started with an interest, and like when I was in class three, so like a very small age, and then I started with my artworks and paintings, very little things, and then like over 10 years, I'm also certified under fine arts. So I gave exams and everything, and it's like now for now completed. And then I shifted my focus towards why not make human portraits. So when I started, it came out good, and then I commercialized it.
Okay,
Yeah.
what kind of painting till now remained as a very classic and which remained close to your heart? Like, okay, this painting is very much favorite to me. So, what kind of painting did you think yourself that this is the best painting that you have done?
To me, like it had a story. Since I love the moon and trees and everything, like we can make a meaning out of everything, right? Even just a piece of blank paper could tell a lot of stories. So to me, the moon meant a lot. So I thought of like making or painting the moon on my canvas, and all that with dry colors, not even with any water or anything. So it took me around 4 to 5 hours straight, to make that painting. And it was like a week it took to just dry up. And unfortunately, I don't have the painting with me right now, but that one with the moon and two trees in the right end and the left end with no leaves in a black and white painting is very close to me till now.
So it's not a color painting. It's like a black and white painting. That's what is your favorite painting till
Yeah,
now.
like with dry colors, totally dry colors, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Again, the other thing is speaking about your first movie. So, as a career in a movie star, so do you have any kind of specific rules which you have been very keen that I should have this kind of characters in the future? Like, okay, I should play a role like this. I should be a superheroine, or I should play a character which is very involved in the society, or I should play a very comical character or a very action movie star. So, what kind of role do you think that will be your favorite to see yourself in the screen on screen?
Yeah, so till now, so many years of my modeling and acting profession, although I did not do acting as much as I've done my modeling section, but I would say that my last short film that I did was a lead role, and that had a very important impact for the society. Like someone dealing with depression or is heavy or having a lot of workload, stress, and everything, and also having issues in personal life. Something that we all have, we all go through, but we are not able to express as much, right? So that role I had played in a like my last short film, and that is, I think, that people who are acting or doing this sort of works in this field should replace we should produce actually something that will have a greater impact for the society and connect with everyone out there seeing it.
So yeah, basically you told me that you went into a depression. Like I mean, you haven't went into depression, but you
Yeah,
are
according
acting
to
the
the role I did.
yeah, according to the character, you are a depression character, right? So is it like you practice yourself, like you are being in a depression, so that you're able to portray that character very well, or how will you just get yourself involved in that character? Because getting into a role like being in a very depressed mode, it's not an easy job. Like I've seen many actors, not like big actors like Shah Rukh or Salman. Even in South India, we see movie stars like Kamal sir, Rajni sir, not like that. So every actor, starting from the base childhood, start from even a side character, if they want to perform their role very perfectly, they'll be like, okay, I'll set my mind that this is my character. If I'm playing like I'm a very energetic character, I will be playing very energetic right from the beginning. Like our shot will be like around 12 o'clock in the afternoon, but as soon as we wake up, like I wake up today at 6 o'clock, and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to make a movie. I'm going to play a character, a comical character at 12 o'clock. I'll be having a shot. So right from beginning, I'll be very in an enthusiastic mood. Like I'll be very making some kind of comedies with the people whom I met. If I'm going to be an action hero, I'll be doing stunts on my own. Like how did you get yourself prepared to be in this kind of character? Because as you told that this is a character which is involved in some kind of depression, right? So how did you get into that character, and how well do you think that you play the character very well, and after playing that character, how you yourself made yourself come out of that character? Because after playing a character in a movie, it will be like, okay, if I'm playing a depression character, even after the shot gets cut, and even after the director tells, okay, cut, the shot is good, then we'll be in the same mode, right? Like, okay, where is depression mode? Okay, how did you get out of that character? Please explain about this kind of experience.
Well, depression or someone like dealing with a lot of problems, this sort of role is not easy, definitely. However, if we consider our real lives, we all go through a lot of problems. Very the problems that we often cannot get over, right? So in this sort of places, what I do is I remember the pains or whatever might be mine or might be like happening anywhere in the society or anything, just to feel that how it is actually to feel that pain, so that it is reflected in a good way to the audience, so the audience gets connected directly. So that is what we do is like we think of it, we get connected, and then we portray it. And when the shot comes out good, then it's a relief that yeah, like I played well. And the rest depends upon the audience that how they see it and they review it. That's it.
As I told you already, as I asked you a question like, how did you get out of the depression mode? So, do you have any kind of activities that you do? Okay, after a mode, we have already done depression character, so we should get ourselves out of that character. So, I'll be doing one thing. I'll be just hanging out with my friends and having some fun with them, some making some comedies with them, so that I'll be getting out of that character. So, what kind of activities do you do in order to get yourself out of that depression character?
Well, one thing that I know that like hanging out with friends or anything after depressing mode, so this is a form of escape because when someone is feeling so much low, just hanging out or playing some music might lift the mood a little, but it won't eradicate, like it won't eliminate, right? It won't make you feel good from inside. So what I do is while playing any sort of role like this, I keep this in back of my mind that this is just a role and this is not my reality. Until and you like train your mind like that, that this thing is not actually happening in your real life and this is just a role just to connect with the audience and to produce a good product. That's it. So when the role is over, your profession is till that or your work is till that. After that you get into your real life, which is like a happy thing, happy mode again.
So, what kind of roles do you prefer? Do you prefer any kind of comic roles or any kind of action characters or any kind of character which is really very good to perform to show your acting career? I mean, to show your acting performance. So, what kind of role do you think you will be very suiting for that character? What kind of roles? Well, do you think that okay? You have been seeing a movie. What kind of? Shall I ask you a question? What's the latest movie that you have watched?
Latest movie, like to be honest, like due to my workload, I haven't really got the time to watch a movie, and it's like I don't remember which one. Maybe some Hollywood movie I have watched
Okay,
recently.
forget about that question. Tell me a movie which is remaining your favorite movie till right now. Tell me any movie which is your favorite movie.
Favorite movie, like actually, there's a mix of genres, like something that would uplift the mood, or something that would relate to the society, or relate to someone, or I remember like one movie that I like till now is Karib Karib Single, and that is due to since the characters who played the role. It's not that I'm a big fan of romantic movie, but the feel that they had, that they were able to portray, made the movie a very precious one. So I recommend it like everyone to watch it.
So it's the presentation that made you watch this movie, right? That kind of
Yes, the feels, the everything that they were able to actually deliver to the audience. Like the ones seeing it from the TV or anything, like they found it relatable or they felt that whatever emotions going on, like sad, happy, or anything, they felt it. Everyone felt it. That made a movie very precious. That made the actors very precious also.
so it's basically how you connect with the movie. Like if I make a movie
Yes,
and it's if I make a family movie and family audience are coming to watch the movie, and if they're able to connect with it, and if they're able to emote the same expression, like if any kind of sad scene or if any kind of comedy scene is going on right there, and if you emote the same thing, then you tell that that movie is very successful. So it's like based on upon the performance
definitely.
they do. That's what you're trying to tell, right, ma?
That's the motto of every actor and every movie, to connect. Else, if you do not actually connect with the audience or the viewers, then people won't actually see it, right? Why would they see it if they are not able to understand it from their end? So that's a very important thing.
So, okay. Speaking about career in modeling, so when did you think that you should be doing this kind of professional career as a model? So, what inspired you to become a model in today's society, na?
Um, like to be honest, I do not actually take it as my like mainstream although it's a profession, since I have been in this like eight plus years, and like I had an interest in like what if it works out in the modeling field. So I went, and like I felt like my luck also had a favor in it. And then each day I like worked on it. I trained myself and everything so that I get a place in it. And I also like in 2023, I was a holder of three crowns: Miss Creativity, second runner-up of pageant show, and as well as Miss Beauty with Brains. So this was the three crowns I got. So after that, I felt like maybe something inspirational I can also deliver through this modeling field, so that the others who want to come in this field or are aspiring for it can also have a better framework towards it.
So, speaking of other thing, I wanted to ask about modeling. So, it's very tough to maintain the shape and physical appearance. So, be a movie star or be a model. It's like you should maintain your physique, right? So, do you feel yourself very uncomfortable because you cannot eat every food which you like? You should avoid kind of oily foods. You should avoid kind of foods that is not good to health. Some kind of foods which is very sugary or which leads to some kind of cholesterol. So, how do you maintain your physical appearance in as a being a movie star and being a model? So what kind of things you do in your routine life in order to maintain your physical appearance, ma'am?
Well, everything is some sort of practice. Okay. I even did not have practice of having healthy foods and everything, but I had to. Whatever profession demands, you have to do it. So, like when modeling or anything that wanted to get a good shape, a good physique, we had the healthy food like salads and regular amount so that it does not overload or anything. And we also had cheat days in between that, like Saturdays or Sundays. So that was something that we always looked forward to. And yeah, like everything, like even body shape, gym, fitness, mental health also, as well as food, everything like a package thing we had to maintain so that in order to produce better product.
Yeah, I have seen as speaking about cheat day, I have seen many movie stars doing this kind of things after making completing their wrapping the shoot. Like I have seen a recent movie of Hrithik Roshan. I think that's Fighter movie. So after the shoot, he'll be having some sweet made of beetroot. So it's a healthy thing and also it's a sweet. And he'll be like, okay, I'm having a good food after 40 months. So it's very hard to maintain your physique by having some kind of foods which you avoid because it's very tasty, and also at the same time you should avoid in order to maintain your physique. So I do understand you maintain your physical appearance by doing a lot of works. So what kind of food do you recommend as a model, so to your fellow juniors? Like if any junior is coming and asking to you, ma'am, I want to be a successful model like you, so what kind of daily routines should I follow in order to maintain a good physique like you, ma'am?